Help me, God. He picks up the snake that is frozen. He brings it into his bosom. He warms the snake up. The snake falls out. The snake bites the man. The man drops the snake and says, after all I've done for you, how could you bite me? And the snake says, I was a snake when you picked me up. I'm just doing what I do. How you gonna be mad at people for them showing you their teeth when they was that when you met them? God never told you to take them on as a project. Y'all gonna say amen today. You gonna say amen today. And many of you all will not walk away from what you know is damaging to you because you think you can't live without that individual. You think you can't make it. You're miserable at your job. You're mad all the time. You're stressed out. You're on the verge of a heart attack and a stroke. And God is telling you, leave the job. He's telling somebody, quit. And you're saying to yourself, Lord, if I quit this good paying job, how is it that I'm going to be taken care of? And God says, it was me that took you to that job in the first place. Do you not know that it'll be me that take you to another job? Let me talk to you. I can't stay here, but y'all making it like you don't understand what I'm saying. Look at your neighbor and tell your neighbor, I'm well taken care of. And when you are well taken care of, you carry yourself in a manner where people think that you're arrogant, they think that you're cocky, but it's just that I'm confident that whatever I ask my God to do, he's gonna do it. Yeah, I feel like preaching. I need somebody to look at your neighbor and tell your neighbor, if you want to bless me, fine. But look, no, you're not being disrespectful. So look at them, because some people are full of themselves and they think you always got to come through them to get what you need. The devil is a liar. Look at your neighbor and say, if you want to bless me, fine. But if you never bless me with nothing, I bet you I won't go hungry because God. Oh, that was a shout for somebody in here. Somebody just shout down your row and say, how you think I made it this far? It's because God's been walking with me when I didn't have nobody. He was walking. Okay. I need a mature person to say that he. One time, just for somebody to say, did you hear what I said? Look at him in the face and shake him and say that he. Now, can I add something to it? Now, follow me on this. Look at him again and say, he shall supply because he has already supplied. So, I got a long way to go. How do I get stuck there? We got a long way to go. Elect. So we carry ourselves. He said, I'm talking to a mature church. Brother Zion, don't walk around here beat up. You can't don't go to this church having a pity party. You're not allowed to go to this church and have a pity party. I don't let you have pity parties. People think I'm mean because I'll be like, well, get yourself together. You are the elect. Straighten yourself up. That's why I'm on everyone's head about hair color and mohawks and all that stuff. You are the elect. Walk around here looking like a light bulb on top of your head. Looking at a mess. Got your breasts all out. You are the elect. You carry yourself as such. I understand why people walk around like this, shuffling around like you were made in some house with a moon on. You are the elect. You carry yourself. You carry yourself like whatever I need, you'll drop it in my lap. Anybody believe that? Look at somebody say, I ain't got it because he don't want me to have it. I tell your neighbor, the moment he wants me to, the moment he wants me to have it. So he says, then he comes, listen, watch the text, and I'm totally fine with not getting through my whole sermon because there's so much meat in this. Look at this text, the elect lady. He doesn't call the church, the mature church, a woman. He says the mature church is like a lady. Now, I know that some people don't know the difference these days between a woman and a lady. But there is a huge difference between a woman and a lady. When you see a lady, he paints the picture of someone who has values. Woo. Courteous, mannerable, people of integrity. They mean what they say what they mean. If they give you a promise, they will break their neck to try to make sure that promise comes to pass. Now, here's the problem with the modern church, and this is a hard sermon to say amen to, is the world doesn't trust us because we're filled with people that serve a God that does not break promises, but we break promises all the time. Can I tell y'all the truth that a lot of people won't tell you? Banks will not give churches money. There are a lot of people that won't take church checks because it's the church that will write bounce checks. Can I take it even personal? There are people in here that will write bounce checks. I know y'all gonna say, not say amen right there, because we're people that don't have integrity. We shout, but we're not loyal. We'll holler, but we'll turn on somebody in a minute. I don't understand how people can be friends with people for 15 years and all of a sudden just turn on them like rabid dogs and go and be friends with their enemies. I need somebody to help me understand how does that happen. And he says, listen, a lady is loyal. She's loyal to who she is with. The next thing is the lady keeps her business, help me, to herself. It's not out there everywhere. And watch this. God says to the mature church, to the mature Christian, that when you grow up in God, you stop telling everybody your business. Because a mature Christian says that there's some stuff I should not discuss with nobody but God. And that's the problem. We take too much of our personal issues and discuss it with everybody else instead of getting down on our knees and praying unto the Father and turning our issues over unto Him. Then you want to get mad at everybody else because everybody knows your business. Well, how can they know your business unless you put it out there? So really, you shouldn't be mad at them. You really need to be mad with yourself. You need to get some class about yourself. You need to sometimes be seen and not heard. Sometimes it's not for you to open up your mouth in every conversation. You don't need to jump in every rumor. You don't need to try to clean up every gossip. Because the lady, when she walks through the town, she's not concerned about what nobody says because she's very comfortable in her own skin. Look at your neighbor and tell your neighbor, you don't need to pay attention to nobody but yourself. Yeah, that's all you need to do. If you love yourself and you like yourself and you like what you look like and you like how you carry yourself and you know your self-worth, then you walk into church. You don't look around saying, who likes me? Who's going to sit next to me? Who's going to say amen with me? Who's going to slap me high five? Who's going to invite me over to the birthday? I could care less because I was born by myself, born and died by myself. So I'm so able. Let me skip through this. Classy. Watch this. I'm not saying amen on this. Touch your neighbor and say, we need some class in church. Anybody that say that wasn't loud enough. Because the church has become raunchy. I knew y'all like that. The church is real and struggle. Just watching, just yelling, just lying, trying to fight people and arguing with people and carrying on our differences publicly, and all the churches are battling publicly, and preachers against preachers and members against members, and when somebody goes through a breakup, it's made known for everybody, and when someone is divorced, it's made known for everybody, and everybody uncovers everybody, everybody wants God to put everybody on blast, while meanwhile he covers their foolishness. I just told somebody, and I'm going to say I'll leave names anonymous, I just told somebody, this one individual got, one more time, I just told somebody, I said, and you had this moment, have you ever had somebody who has selective amnesia of where they come from? And so I said to this person, I said, this individual got one more time to get up and snatch the air and say, God gonna uncover when they were shacking. Oh, anybody gonna say nothing? I said, they got one more time. God, come on, God gonna get it together. But did he get you together? And if he showed you a little leniency, then why are you so quick to want God to punish somebody else? But that's kind of atmosphere it is in the church population. I'm not talking about Greater Zion. He says, but a mature church is a church that keeps their business to themselves. They're courteous with one another. I hope your neighbor spoke to you. They're people of integrity. They're not all over the place. And I got to point this out. Watch this. They know the value is staying at home. Y'all miss that. Y'all miss that. The problem, help me God. The problem, I might put this one on KJLA. The problem with the church in Los Angeles is that nobody knows how to sit their butt down at home. Everybody skips to all these different ministries, all these different choirs. When they get mad, they leave, they join somewhere else. Now, let me tell you something about the wrong kind of woman. She doesn't mind sleeping with anything. She'll bring anyone in their house, even if they are seconds.
Oh, shoot.
What's that? You watch ministries who grow off of other people's members. Greater Zion, we have to be like a lady, which means that we don't just want anything to join this ministry. Because before you come over here, we got to find out what happened between you and your last incident. It's quiet in this church. Ain't nobody preaching nothing like this. But that means you got class about yourself. You don't want to just link up with just anybody. The next thing is, the third thing is that then he paints the picture of a mature church being productive. Because he says, and her children. That these people that are in this congregation that are mature are living a life where others were looking to them for guidance, looking to them for wisdom, looking to them for knowledge. And I don't mean to step on any toes on this morning, but there ought to come a time in your life when you transfer from being the person who is always looking up to someone to being the person where other people look up to you. Yes. And you ought to have gone through some things in your life that have matured you to the point where other people want to look up to you and respect you. Now, it's going to get even quieter because there's something wrong with the picture that's in the church lately. Why is it that young ladies don't want to be like mothers? Why is it? Why is it that the generation that's 40 and 50 years old don't have nobody looking up to them? Why is it? Is it because the younger generation is so rebellious? I beg to differ. I actually think that sometimes the reason why the young generation doesn't look up to the generation that's in their 40s and 50s is because you done carried yourself still acting like you 25 years old. Why would they want to look up to somebody that's still trying to look young like them? Why should a young lady who's trying to be classy look up to a woman who's old enough to be a grandmother, still wearing tight skirts, mini skirts, got your thighs showing, I know what I'm saying, got your breasts all out, and you old enough to be somebody Spirit.